Hello, my wonderful Aries. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay, guys, so we have the card healing, wounds, improving, mending, progress. This card is kind of giving me the energy of the Temperance card in tarot. Like I'm strongly getting like someone who is wanting to maybe restore some sort of balance or peace in this connection here. There could be something that was really, that caused you to feel very defeated when it, comes to this connection, and that could be something that you're working through, okay? I'm also getting a strong energy of someone who's viewing you as not reacting to something the way that they thought you would. Yeah, I'm hearing like less reactive. So there could be something that was maybe triggering, maybe something that they thought would cause some sort of a reaction from you, but it did not. And I definitely feel like you and this person could be having some sort of a conversation where you guys are agreeing to work through something that may have, again, caused you both to feel very defeated in the past. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have the Princess of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Someone who is reaching out to you, or there's an offer coming your way in hopes that you guys could, create something together. So it may be a small offer, but this person definitely has a larger plan in mind, or they see the potential in where this connection can go. So initially when this person reaches out, it may be that either you're not able to put your finger on how they feel, or you feel like they're not really giving you much to work with, but they are wanting, stability between the both of you. They do have commitment on their mind with the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm going to start off by seeing how you're being viewed this week. Okay. Prince of Cups. I see this person communicating with you. We did see the Princess of Pentacles as well. Like I strongly am getting some sort of a message. Okay, so an incoming message, but it may not be what you expect it to be, right? And what I mean by that is it could be very lighthearted. It could be, just a message of checking in on you or asking you how you're doing. But the goal or the plan behind that message is much larger than what is being or what is visible to you. So there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. So this could even be someone who's like conversing with you, just, kind of like checking in with you, testing the waters, but they are wanting something more. It just seems to me that it's not going to initially seem that way because of their approach. Okay. There may also be an age gap between you and this person, or possibly children in this dynamic for some of you. So we have the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. And then we have the Eight of Wands, a healing conversation. Eight of Wands is, communication between the both of you. So I'm seeing that. But with the Eight of Wands, it could be something that you don't expect. Like you don't expect this person to reach out. Maybe this is someone that you haven't been communicating with for quite some time. Okay. But Eight of Wands, as well as the Star card coming up in the challenge position, lets me know that there is something that feels a bit difficult for this person about when it comes to communicating with you. So there could be something that they're telling you, but it's, taking everything in them to open up about it. It could just even be reaching out, especially if you guys haven't been speaking for some time, right? Because there's a very unexpected energy about this communication. Even if you have been in communication with this person, there's something in particular that they're going to be opening up about that you feel like you were not ready for, or you feel you just did not expect that from this person. I don't see it as negative. I just see it as maybe like a little bit of a shock factor because this person hasn't opened up in that way in the past. The Star card and the Eight of Wands is this person communicating with you in hopes that you guys could work through something, in hopes that you guys could heal or mend something that has been very troubling or difficult for you guys to see past in the past. Right? So it's like I no longer want to feel defeated by what's not working between the both of us. I want to speak about it so we can move forward or see some sort of progress here. Okay, how are you viewing them? The Temperance. And I did say the healing card there, the Oracle card, reminded me of the Temperance and Tarot. So it's interesting that it's coming out here. You may feel very ready to move on from, again, what feels difficult. You're ready for some sort of balance between the both of you. And the Temperance lets me know that you do care for this person. You do feel at peace with them. Okay. But there is something that could feel very one-sided here, or you do feel like there's a need for more balance in this connection. So it's not you completely shutting this person down or saying that, the connection is not balanced at all, but you do see where there's, room for improvement is the best way for me to boil down that energy. You could also feel with the Temperance card, you could be viewing the situation as there could be some sort of an outcome or something that you have been thinking about for quite some time, but it's actually happening. It's actually coming into fruition for you this week. So whether it's thinking about a solution when it comes to this connection for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, it's actually happening, or something is in front of you now in your reality. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, so in your feelings, we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Hermit. This could be a connection that was, started off fairly quickly, or someone came in very hot and heavy, but then you feel like they became very isolated, or they were very quick to withdraw their energy. So you could be viewing the connection as it ended just as quickly as it started. Okay, so there's something with the pace of this connection that's coming through in your feelings. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Now, this is not going to resonate with all of you, but Knight of Wands and the Hermit could also be an energy of someone who, came in very hot and heavy. They were very passionate, but then it could have also resulted in a case of like ghosting or leaving without some sort of an explanation here. But you're starting to dig beneath the surface this week. There's something that you're understanding about this person or about their behavior. Whether it's why they're inconsistent, whether it's maybe, is this person non-committal? And if so, why? Like there's something that is coming to light for you with the Hermit there. And it specifically comes to, the lack of stability or this person's inconsistency. Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You do care for this person, you do love them, but you want to break through in this situation. There may be something that you're thinking about that you just want to be honest about. Even if you refrained from speaking about this very thing or speaking your truth in the past, I think in the now, it's like, I don't want to remain held back. I don't want to keep this to myself. You may even feel like being truthful with this person about something that you have been feeling for quite some time could actually lead to some sort of progress. So what you're wanting is a breakthrough. There's some sort of truth that you want to express to this person. And it's in hopes that you guys could come together with the Two of Cups energy. Okay. Knight of Wands and the Hermit in your feelings could also be connecting with this person, but maybe in the past you felt like you weren't looking for a connection, or there was something that was inconsistent about your lifestyle or something that you were doing where it's like, I feel ready for something more now, or I'm wanting something more now because my feelings have developed for you. So even if it's a connection that started off very lighthearted, maybe it was very casual, right? As emotions started developing, there is an energy of wanting something more. So we have the Moon card. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. And we have the Nine of Cups. You make this person extremely happy, but there's also an energy of this person feeling like maybe they did not tell you how happy you make them, or there's a lot that they've kept to themselves with the Moon card. The moon and the star, or the moon clarifying the star, is genuinely an energy of someone who feels like the connection with you is something that they've always wanted. It's something that they've manifested. Something could feel like it's too good to be true also when it comes to connecting with you. And then the Nine of Cups clarifying the Eight of Wands is just communication that is going to make you very happy. This is someone who's looking forward to communicating with you, even though they do find it difficult to open up about something. They feel like the end result is going to be worth it. There could be something here that caused you to believe this person was being selfish, and that's something that they want to clear up with the Eight of Wands and Nine of Cups. Like, it could be an energy of, this person saying, communicating something to you or doing something where you feel like they were only taking, their own feelings and emotions into consideration and not yours. Like, there could have been, something here that caused you to feel misunderstood that they want to discuss. The World card, okay, followed by the Death card in this person's feelings. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, Princess of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person is definitely coming forward. They may want to apologize, okay, for their behavior when it comes to the past here. Because with the Princess of Swords, like, there could be something here that where it's like they've been keeping tabs on you. There's something that they're reminded of when it comes to the connection with you, but they've also been keeping it to themselves, right? The moon is coming up in the challenge position. But in their feelings, what I see is someone who feels like a cycle is coming to an end, but there's some sort of a conversation that they want to have with you. And they feel like right now is the time to have that conversation. The Death card and the World card is also, okay, yes, this is what's happened in the past, but we need to completely heal that and let it go in order to move forward together. If we continue to bring up the past, or if we're still thinking about what has happened, prior, then it's going to create a block in the now. So this person feels very ready to heal and let go of the things that you guys found difficult to move past. And the Death card and the World card, it's a very strong energy of a cycle closing or coming to an end. Right? Like death and rebirth. Like, okay, we've gone through that, but I'm ready to move forward. This is what I've learned. And I don't want to, live in the past. I don't want to repeat the past. I'm ready to just, move forward and create something new with you. So I do see this person really wanting to open up. And I feel like, the incoming message is definitely going to be stemming from, their heart space with the Knight of Cups. They feel like they've been silent for long enough. They feel like they've been, kind of analyzing and watching from afar for a while now, and they're just ready to speak up is pretty much what I'm seeing in their feelings. We have the Ten of Wands followed by the Princess of Wands in the potential outcome. What's the Ten of Wands? The Chariot, the Princess of Wands, the Five of Wands. It seems like there's some sort of like a roadblock or like a bump in the road that the both of you have had a very hard time getting past, or moving past. And I see that happening in the potential outcome here. It could even be something that you've been waiting on for quite some time. The Chariot is progress, it's forward movement, and it's usually forward movement after some form of acceptance. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. And then we have the Five of Wands. This is someone who's putting up a fight, but in a way where it's like they're very determined to find a solution. They're very determined to have a new start with you. What occurred between the both of you in the past could have caused them to feel defeated for quite some time, but they're no longer wanting that to, cause a block. They're wanting to move forward here. We have the Seven of Swords and the Magician. There could even be some sort of emotional manipulation in the past that they're wanting to clear up here. And I will say, guys, there's, forward movement, there's progress, but it could be something very hard to accept. Or it was very hard to accept for quite some time. Because the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords could be more than two energies involved in a connection, or where someone is quite literally stepping out on a connection. Right? So like whether there was infidelity here, or, an energy of juggling, there's definitely some sort of sneaky behavior that is resurfacing, but this person is hoping that you guys could speak about it and move forward. What's the Magician? The Queen of Pentacles, manifesting something more stable between the both of you. Being open and honest with you about how they feel, or how the things that they've said or done in the past are making them feel in the now. But I'm strongly getting manifesting a new beginning here. But just keep in mind with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands, this could have been a very sticky situation. And it may be that when this person's communicating with you, you're asking yourself if you truly trust this situation, or you trust this person enough to invest in a situation with them again. Because I do feel like as much as there's potential or a possibility for progress, that the very thing that you guys are moving on from could be something very difficult for you to accept. Maybe for some of you, you're still working on accepting it or forgiving this person. Okay, so let's see if there's anything they want to communicate. There's a potential to heal things, don't get me wrong, but you know, digging beneath the surface here, like, you really have to ask yourself, is that something I'm entirely okay with? And the reason why I'm saying that is, if you and this person decide to work something out, what I see in the cards is, if the past keeps resurfacing, it could easily create a block. It would have to be where the both of you accept what has occurred. And so, you know, you guys are able to move forward. If one energy is still focused on the past, or it's something that they're not able to forgive, it may create a block here, okay? So let's see here. Is there anything they want to communicate? I can't do this. So there could be something here that they're, you know, have been refraining from telling you, and they're you know, being open about that. I can't do this is also giving me an energy of someone who feels very exhausted. And I feel like that's why there's a strong energy of reaching out to you, or, you know, doing something about their emotions instead of just watching you from afar with the Princess of Swords. I want to make amends. So we've established that throughout the spread here. Definitely someone who's, you know, coming in to mend things with you. I miss being with you. Okay, so they're definitely missing you, feeling very nostalgic this week. Anything else? Okay, sorry guys. I just dropped a card here. Okay, anything else? I wish we could go back. And then we also have, I hide my feelings. So this could be someone who struggles with, you know, opening up when it comes to emotions. And it's interesting. It says, I hide my feelings. And bottom of the deck, I hid who I really am from you. And we have the Seven of Swords there in the potential outcome. So there could be some sort of truth that's coming to light, or this person admitting to who they are, whether it's they were not able to commit because there was, you know, someone else in the picture, whether it's just some sort of truth that they want to tell you when it comes to themselves. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you guys this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.